Hey y'all, so it's been a crazy year. I think, to be honest, it's been better than the last 5 years for Pirate 101 content. Okay, we got three like Sinbad updates where it's kind of like episode type updates. They pretty much said that that's how they're going to be doing things. They're not going to continue in the form of books, but episodes, since they can't do the scale of updates they do in Wizard 101. Um, they did pretty much say that pets, the whole issue of pets being way too hard to make, is something that they have looked at, and it's not something they see themselves doing anytime super soon. Uh, so that's pretty much out of the books. I don't think that'll happen in 2024. They did say something about Beast Moon. They want some type of sustainable in-game content. But I mean, Beast Moon in Wizard 101 is like an event that goes on. It's an on and off type of thing. Uh, where you basically get to play as the creatures you usually fight. It's this whole different game mode. It's really cool if you haven't ever done it. And I'm not the greatest at it right now. I will say, it falls into the same problems that PvE content generally does, and that's that you just run out of stuff to farm. So eventually you're forced into doing PvP, which is player versus player, and that sustains itself because the value of PvP is the actual action, the actual fights. Kind of like if you play a game of chess, you don't, necessarily get a prize for it. It's the fun of playing the game itself and competing. So, I mean, that's always a great thing. I mean, the majority of people who play this game is kind of their fallback game for Wizard 101. Nothing's going on in Wizard 101. They come to this game and they play some PvE content. So most players in this game are definitely PvE players. So yeah, but you know what else would be cool as far as PvE content goes? If there's something like Monstrology for Pirate 101, you could collect animus and you could craft companions or summon them. I think that would be kind of cool. I would really love to see something like that in Pirate 101. I know that there's going to be a huge companion audit next year. They pretty much confirmed that. So I don't think that this will really solve anything. The underlying issues are in the combat of the game, RNG factors, the damage pacing. Um, I've already, made my whole rant about how they need to split chains and how they need to get rid of damage rolls and how criticals work. They need to revamp that and all the other stuff that I've basically ranted about before. But yeah, there's going to be a companion revamp. They pretty much said they're going to do an entire audit on all the companions, and that won't solve anything. However, it will make things very spicy for people like myself who make videos. Um, I'll be able to remake my entire companion guide series, um, completely updated, and I mean the meta is definitely going to be rocked. So, anywho, I am hoping that things are much easier to farm. Drop rates are extremely high. And one thing that they really need to add in many areas is second chance chests. I think that they need to tailor the game more towards players who are starting out as opposed to players like myself who have played the game and have had all the time in the world to farm everything many, many years. I think the more that they make the game in touch with people who are just starting, I think the better Pirate 101 will do. I think making stuff hard to farm, harder to farm, is definitely the wrong approach. Um, yeah, I might run out of something to farm and I might get bored, but someone who, is first starting the game, they're less likely to get overwhelmed seeing all the stuff that they have to farm in order to stay up to date with the meta. So let's just hope that that approach is continued um, next year. And yeah, I have high hopes for what Pirate 101 and what KingsIsle can do with this. So I look forward to next year, and I think that'll be it for this video.